the riots. Then you had all of the major riots. And then the files finally got released. I kept saying something feels off about this. They're like really trying to rapid fire this. And unlike in conventional, like when you try to rapid fire something, you want to hit a lot of people at the same time. But what they haven't been pushing out in the media is CBDC. They haven't been pushing out blockchain. They haven't been telling you that this Bill C9, which I encourage every single person on this panel to go look into, it's called C9, Charlie-9. It is a bill in which they're going to market it toward kids, but instead what they're going to do is use it to target Christians. I'm not making this about Christians. This bill is literally used to do exactly that. It's already in Canada. It's already making its way through the European Union. It's already in Britain. It's making its way. A similar bill is already in China. And then lastly, I'll go ahead and end on this. I've been saying this for the longest time since these files started. They've already got that Congress passed a bill to where they can bug your car to track its location and shut it off. Congress also passed a bill basically allowing for 15-minute cities. I've been talking about the beast system in the Bible, and people still think I'm crazy. All of our quote-unquote conspiracy theories have been proven right. Pick up your Bible.
Literally all of them.
Pick up your Bible. All of this is culminating in one big event. And if you think it's wrong, if you think I'm wrong and you think I'm lying, unfortunately, these files should prove to you otherwise.
All righty. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get into this video. I'm gonna get your thoughts on it and then pull you guys back in. All right.
The Islamification of Texas is here. In Dallas, 48 mosques have been built in the last 2 years. We are standing against this radical ideology that is looking to change everything we love about America.
God is the greatest, and in God we trust. We're on our way to Dearborn to meet up with the mayor.
Are Muslims compatible with Western society?
See, that's where people get crazy. Signal if you're in danger from the Muslims. Let us know. We'll get you out of here.
Where does the mayor of Dearborn Heights live? I'm going to come up and shoot up his house.
Let's go see what these evil Muslims are up to.
How dare you bring in the name of Jesus Christ? Would you like to be treated the way you are treating us?
I don't preach about the Buddhist. I don't preach about the Hindu. I preach about you and your wicked, idiotic religion.
I have never felt more comfortable. Here, this is my home.
Islam is not compatible with the West.
We're in Beverly Hills. Literally, it's called Beverly Hills. It's not the one in California. This is in Michigan where people freeze like this. 17 degrees to make you question your existence, man. Why anyone would live here to begin with? I don't know. Especially Arabs. Could you imagine being from like hot temperature desert and then you're in freezing snow? We're going to go check out the local community. We're going to see what they're doing. Today's Friday, so we're going to head to the biggest mosque in Michigan, one of the biggest mosques in America from what I understand. Let's go see what everybody's doing over there. Let's see what the vibes are. It was 2 weeks after Jake Lang.
I know you live differently. No, you live differently.
What do I do differently?
Dearborn.
I play football.
In this video, you could see Kador step in to stop the protester from burning the Quran.
We tried offering them food from our end, telling them, here, brother, we're here to offer you guys food. Looked at me straight. He was like, I'm not going to shake hands with evil.
Dearborn, Michigan needs to be cleared out of Muslims.
So my first impression so far, I love what I'm seeing. A beautiful church, a beautiful mosque, and another church. All I'm seeing so far in Dearborn, Michigan, without the agitation of outsiders, is coexistence. This is the America I believe in. Religious freedom, we live together peacefully. You pray the way you want to, I pray the way I want to, and there's plenty of people that don't want to pray at all. There's plenty of atheists in America. That denomination and that denomination at one point killed each other in Europe. That's the irony of to all this. My family was massacred in the Kosovo War. I lost 28 relatives in a single day. I have never blamed Orthodox Christians or the Bible for what happened to my family, even though there's videos of Orthodox monks blessing Serbians before they went into battles, committing some of the worst atrocities since World War II. I don't show any hatred towards that faith, because that's not the religion's fault. That's not what... Stop playing with yourself. Yeah, he's doing better, 100 degrees. Nothing.
I missed you.
Send me some money. No, this kid has AIDS in one here right now. Yo,
I feel much better right now, though.
Good, dude. I still don't want you out there right now. Rest. Friday night, Dearborn Heights, Dearborn, Michigan. I met this brother right here. His name's Ali. Went to Friday prayer in Dearborn. Came up, very hospitable. Show you how our life is around here. So you got a lot of law enforcement here. They're paying respects to one another. They're falling. Everyone's of different nationalities, races. This is what life in America is supposed to be about. It's about the fusion. Right? It's about unity. It's about sticking together with your community.
Dearborn Heights, man, just regular communities, man. I encourage anybody to come visit.
I just saw that you guys were all playing tonight. Law enforcement from 2 different towns to honor the memory of a fallen officer.
Yeah, Robert Dowday.
Died on duty while in a vehicle pursuit in the city of Dearborn Heights 3 years after the city was founded. So I believe it was 1966. Don't believe what's on social media.
It's like every other place in America. Literally.
I'm more welcome. Done this every year for the holiday. We decorate just like any other city does.
The tree's not here yet.
Not yet. We're about halfway through with the lights.
Is that a nativity scene over
there? That is. We respect everybody. As you can see the sign right here for you where it says, Jesus was born in the Middle East.
Yeah.
We love our Christian brothers and sisters. And our Christian brothers and sisters love us here too, and they have our back. That's all I can say. The small group of people that sit behind keyboards mean nothing to us.
We don't respect you. We want you out of our country.
You know, especially now with AI and where it's going, like you really like have to question, where is this information coming from? Is it really the truth? We live in a time that's very easy to manipulate public opinion, and that's why I came here.
That's not what America looks like.
My town, they do the same thing. They put up the trees. They put up Happy Ramadan. Everyone celebrates everyone's holiday. They don't have Christmas trees in Dearborn because they're Muslim fanatics. I can't believe we actually have to make a movie about this guy. Like, we really have to make a movie.
This is so stupid, bro. Let the Muslims have it. You should be glad they took this spot.
You can't say it's the worst place in America.
It's up there. Bro, it's the middle of Michigan in the winter.
In the winter, okay, but it's not like the worst place in the world.
What's worse in America?
It is currently 15 degrees out. We're on our way to Dearborn Heights to meet up with the mayor. It's freezing, though. It's winter. Jingles. People think they're not effective. I think that's why they use this rhetoric about Muslims. They keep repeating it to make people believe it. Yeah? Think about it. I've never used Safe Light in my life.
Safe Light repair, Safe Light replace.
Not only that, but then they'll conflate a word like terrorist with Islam.
Yo.
So, you mean to tell me? Let me make sure I say this right. They decided to release a video. They're known Muslims, so I know for a fact Muslims know who each other are. That much I can tell you from being in the Middle East. So they made a video, quote, debunking the myths. Basically painting American Christians who have a genuine concern about how many of them are coming over there and not wanting outsiders, especially Muslims, in their country, because ... Some Americans went over there for tourism and treated bad. Israel's not disincluded from that. Israel is included in that.
Hold on. What does the Muslims overseas have to do with our Muslims here and how they treat us?
Because they came from overseas.
Yeah, but those are two different groups of people. There's the ones that are involved in our culture and the ones that are involved in their culture over there. To sit there and try to say that, oh, because they treat me bad over there, I mean, Muslims are going to treat me bad over here. I mean,
You're jumping
that's not fair to
too.
say.
You're jumping too quick to defense, bro. Just listen to
I'm not. What you're saying is
you
not
are.
really fair to
You
say.
didn't even.
I mean, bro, come on now. Does that really make sense? Like, that's like saying, well, because this black person here treat me bad in the hood, I mean, all black people everywhere is just going to treat me bad.
Seth,
Like,
you doing this thing whenever somebody says something that questions Muslims, you get real defensive about it.
I'm be honest, bro. I'm be honest.
You don't
I'm
want to
not.
hear it.
Look. I'm be honest with you. I heard everything you said, and I think you're just speaking out of ignorance.
You didn't even let me finish.
I did.
Yeah.
No, you didn't. You cut me off in the middle of my sentence and then went to defense, bro.
Nah, I'm let you finish.
Yeah, you did. Hey,
so
panel,
what was you about to say?
What happened? All right, so basically, there's three quick points I'm gonna go over. One, it is not unfair, and I don't care how you feel about it. It is not unfair for people in the United States to see these Muslims basically coming into different cities, because it's not just Dearborn, Michigan. It's also Texas. It's also New York. There was just an attack actually a couple days ago here in St. Louis by a Muslim. And that ain't propaganda. I know this street. Laughable can back me up on this. Our news don't really cover hardly anything of relevance. They try to stay mainstream. So for them to pick up the story means it had to have happened at least a couple of times. Plus I have friends in the force who actually said, yeah, this is starting to become a regular thing.
No, I feel like I believe this man.
No.
So there you go.
No, I'm being factual. No, I'm being factual. You can't really cut me off. You can't really cut.
Oh, you're not. You're giving anecdotal experience saying I'm being factual.
I'm not giving anecdotal experiences. You don't want to
listen. In my place where I'm at, a Muslim got arrested. Me, and I'm just like, okay.
No, I'm giving you example after example.
Because
you don't want to hear
I
it.
know why he's doing that, because if someone says something generalizing and they don't have specific experience to back it up, you go the other way with it. And it's like you don't know that actually happening. So he's giving you an example of something he knows actually happened, and now you're saying it's anecdotal.
If he's
It's
trying
like
to
you
relate
jump
that
to
as if
defense.
it's all Muslims that are all Muslims that are causing a problem.
No, that's not what we're saying.
You jump to defend Muslims every single time.
That idea out
bro,
of your
I'm
head
sorry,
that
then, bro. Hold on, bro. Then what are you saying then?
What I'm saying then is, why is it bad that Americans can't say we don't want Muslims here?
Because it goes against American values.
No. You have Muslims have 50 other countries they can go to. Why does it have to be here?
It doesn't matter. Freedom of speech.
My point. You don't even have an argument for that. You don't.
What argument, bro? There is no argument. It's called the Constitution. There you go.
No, other countries have freedom of religion. I've been over to the Middle East, and I know you probably haven't, but I've been to at least 5 or 6 of their countries.
You're mad that
are
they
more
made the
liberal.
personal choice to come here as Muslims.
No, I'm mad that they come here and they're actively changing our country. This is the same reason why Japan is kicking them out. And you told me I was wrong on that.
How are they actively changing our country? Like other places can cut out their
Look at Dearborn, Michigan.
Look at
Western.
How are they changing our country? That's a city, not a country. And all
you don't want to see it.
You
don't want to see it.
How the entire country. Hispanics do it, and you guys don't say anything.
Take a look at Western
Europe. We said the same thing. You literally said no immigration. They're changing our country too much. But when it comes to a Muslim, you're like, but freedom of speech.
No, I said no. Hold on. I said freedom of religion, and you're right. That it goes with freedom of speech. But what you're not getting is he's trying to say that it's wrong for Muslims to want to come over here. Like, what are you getting at? Because you're not really being direct with what you're saying.
We're anti-immigration.
No, I am. You took what I said.
No. This is different than anti-immigration. Because if these guys are all illegals, then sure, get them all up out of here. Like you're acting like I'm playing.
You took what I said and made a point. You took what I said and made a point I didn't make.
No, I asked you
You
what you were
quite
talking
literally
about.
just
I
did
made the
that.
assumption. So if you could please clarify,
You didn't even
I would be
let me.
also thankful.
Can you
Let
do
him
it? Can you do it?
clarify.
Can you without interrupting me and trying to cut me off? This is like the second time in a row you've done that. So
Gaming, he's trying to let you
basically,
go ahead.
no, that's what I'm doing. So basically, based off of both police experience and here, off of firsthand experiences from people I know and based off in my own city, Americans don't want Muslims over here because they bring problems. And so far as they have been coming over here and these laws have been coming, you even have the mayor of New York saying that he's a Sharia law, the law of New York. This isn't just an anecdote. It's actively happening in other countries. It's happening in the UK. It's happening in Germany. It's happening in Spain. It's happening in France. The problem that people are having with this is we should be able to say no without people throwing a hit. And it seems like we can't. We don't want that ideology here in the States to be quiet. Right?
So you don't want Muslims here in America?
Yeah,
Like, bro, so okay, this is not about immigration, this is kind of about prejudice then. And I was right to kind of call you out on it. And when y'all was all jumping on my ass, I was kind of
We don't want
well,
Mexicans in our country either.
Wait.
We don't want fucking people from Africa in our country either. We want our country to fucking
how many times,
bro? Muslims is not a people. They're not all Arabs. That's a whole religious faith you're talking about.
No one said they were. No one said they were Arabs. You said that.
But you're saying that you just don't want Muslims in the country, right?
I don't want Muslims in the country. I don't want more Christians in the country. I don't want more Jews in the country.
At least you're consistent. I mean, all right, I can respect the consistency. Are you that consistent, gaming?
What I don't want is a group of people that are routinely destroy every country they go to. A country that even Japan, as peaceful as it is actively fighting against having them there. Not because it's mainstream, but because the citizens are saying the same thing I'm saying, the same thing other American citizens saying, and are being painted as these racist, homophobic.
It's like the same argument against anti-Semitism, right? If you say anything that a Jew does is wrong, then you're anti-Semitic.
Your argument's a bit different though, because you're consistent with it. I mean, gaming, you got to gripe against Muslims, which is
I do too, but I have it for the same reason gaming does across the board, and I understand his point because I see it. I'm not so blinded by just Muslims.
Oh no, but Monty, you're consistent gaming. And can you answer this question for me? Would it be okay if we also did the same thing to Christians? If we said, all right, no more Christians either, get them up out of here too. Well, stop bringing them in too.
And if I give you my answer, will you let me explain it, or are you?
Oh no, I'm gonna let you explain it. I'll let you explain it. Yes, no, go ahead.
Okay, so I would not be in the same thing if there were Christians. Now, as far as the Jews concerned, I have literally said, and y'all can go back in the podcast, I don't want them over here.
Yeah.
Can we all agree to that I've said that in the past?
Yeah. I don't remember you specifically saying it, but the attitude is definitely there. The attitude is there. I don't know of any time you specifically said.
I do.
But all right.
Like
all right then.
Them and Indians. So
all right.
I want Christians to be able to come to the United States because this is realistically the United States is the only safe haven that they have.
That is true.
Where a country isn't going to actively try.
The only safe haven?
Yes. So the United States was now for. Give me a second, gaming. Let me respond to what you said and clarify a little bit before Set jumps in because I see where he's going with this, and it's not a disingenuous point. I want to address it. So the United States now, while we have freedom of religion and while we understand religious persecution, this country was settled because Christians wanted to get away from other Christians, and so it is in a way a safe haven, or is supposed to be a safe haven for Christians. It's supposed to be a safe haven for all religions. However, comma, all religions do not see Christianity as legitimate and therefore don't follow in Christianity, which in the hallmark of Christianity is that you accept everybody. When you accept everybody, you open yourself up to be manipulated and to be overthrown by people that are willing to follow your rules as it applies to them, but completely ignore them as it applies to everything else.
All right.
So,
Well, okay. Well, Monty, if I could just stop you there, let's get back to the video, and I would like you to watch with an open mind. Then, all right. All right.
All right.
On purpose. Islamist. And subconsciously, you start mixing the two together. Terrorists and Islam. Normally, bro? Please? Want you to film? Let's show you the American dream. The Muslim takeover. The entire menu, bacon and sausage. And who do we have serving it? 2 Muslim hijabi women. And then they love to throw bacon in the Muslims' faces. That's what they did when they came to Dearborn. The Muslims made this. It must be poison. Don't. Why you gotta get right in my face, bro? I swear to God, he comes like this. Hey, what the is wrong with you, bro? Like, seriously, keep your distance, man. You know what I mean? Let people sit on this shit. So, this is the Dearborn Heights City Hall. Are you a Muslim? I am. Do you want to take over America? No. Why would I want to take over America? I live here. No one's trying to take over anything because I pay my taxes. I'm here paying my water bill right now. This is the way of life. Let's have a question.
Bro, that is
Why did you Arabs pick the most freezing cold place? Like, it's like the complete opposite of your genetics, bro.
I don't know. I was born here. You know who this guy is? No, I don't.
Muslims and Christians or Jews are brothers. The fact that they kill each other is a disgrace. That's called ignorance.
We're all equal, man. Everybody's the same.
Oh, you've seen our videos, bro. Honestly, you're on a haram algorithm.
It's the mayor. There he is. How you doing? The man, the myth, the legend. Talk ready.
Like, as far as mayors are concerned, look at me. As far as mayors are concerned, I wish this was my mayor.
My name is Mo Beydoun. I'm the mayor of Dearborn Heights. We are home of the greatest community in the world.
Mind you,
Just got elected. I was a city council chairman for 4 years. Just last week, our Dearborn Heights fire chief got a phone call from a man out in California, said, "Where does the mayor of Dearborn Heights live? I'm going to come up and shoot up his house." And it's not because I'm the mayor of Dearborn Heights. It's because I am an Arab American Muslim mayor. But what they don't know is that we don't have a Christmas tree for our tree lighting ceremony. That didn't come in this year. It's still stuck at the port in New York. We needed to figure out either cancel our tree lighting ceremony for the first time ever, or we spend money that we didn't budget for.
This 40-foot tree is going up in front of City Hall in Dearborn Heights, and it will be in this spot for years to come.
Made a few phone calls. A local Muslim business owner donated $10,000 to have a real live tree planted here in the city of Dearborn Heights.
I thought it was the right thing to do, given the circumstances. I mean, this is our way of giving back.
It's a tradition that was almost canceled.
No other community will you see do that. And it's a man that does not celebrate Christmas, but he understands the demographics of this community and wants to make sure that people are appreciative and get to enjoy a joyful holiday.
This is the first time I've ever known about this. I'm happy.
As an Arab American Muslim mayor, we still coexist and we still celebrate the traditions of Christmas. This is a unified community, and we're going to stay unified, and we're going to stay working and loving and showing respect to all faiths and religions.
Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree. Welcome to Dearborn Heights.
It's like every other city hall in America, bro. Toys for tots.
Wow. Toys for tots.
Oh, no. They have toys for tots.
How are you?
I'm good. How are
How's
you?
everything?
Good. You need to work on the south end.
We are definitely going to work on all parts of the city of Dearborn Heights.
How long have you lived in this area?
40 years.
I mean, is there a problem here between Muslims and non-Muslims?
No, I don't feel that.
You're not Muslim.
I work with Muslims.
You're not.
I work.
You're Christians.
Christian. I've been here in Dearborn Heights for 41 years.
40 years.
I'm only 42. No, I'm just kidding. I respect Mo, our mayor. He particularly is a breath of fresh air to our community.
Signal if you're in danger from the Muslims. Let us know. We'll get you out of here.
Look at that, Rick. Look at him. Look at him. Yo, just wink. Are you in danger?
Certain towns that have more demographic of this or that, but at the end of the day, it's still America, dude. Still America. Thank you guys. No, thank you.
Keep up the great work.
Good luck. You guys are awesome. The town's awesome. Thank you. We should have an holiday season. If you're in danger, just wait and we'll extract you.
Assalamu alaikum.
Now we're at Dearborn City Hall. Like literally Dearborn City Hall.
Good morning. Sorry about that.
Only two kinds of people, the young and higher.
Would you mind introducing yourself? Just your name.
Can I?
Do you want to do it?
Let I do this, man. We're here with the most infamous mayor in the world. He's coming to bring Sharia law to take over America. We're in the headquarters. We made it behind the scenes. Here we are in the beautiful City Hall of Dearborn, Michigan. I'm here with Sonny, and we're here with the mayor, and we're here with our friend, the pastor. And we're here to tell you the real story of Dearborn that a lot of people in the media won't tell you.
Right, this is Ford World headquarters. This is Ford Town. We got a saying in Dearborn: if you ain't driving Ford, you're driving foreign. My mother came here in '74. My father came here early '80s. I was born and raised there. A lot of families actually came here, migrated, given the opportunity that 104 at the time opened up, and many families came to get a good paying job, to have a dignified life, and put a dignified meal on the table.
Let me ask you this, demographic-wise, I mean, what is it?
The census would say we're roughly 55% Arab, 3 to 5% Black African American, a few percent Hispanic Latino, and then the remainder would be white, so about 35-40% white. We are the second safest large city in Michigan.
Why do you think your community is being targeted?
This isn't the first time. I mean, we've been targeted for as long as I've been here in the city of Dearborn. You know, growing up in the post 9/11 era, Dearborn has always had a target on it. We used to have a festival called the Arab American Festival on Warren Avenue, and the festival was actually canceled because we had folks that marched through with pigs' heads on spears and signs that read, "We have dipped our bullets in pigs' blood, so when we shoot you, you go to hell."
There were games and music and food and fun at the festival. Everybody had so much fun. But in recent years, there have been Christian missionaries who have come to the festival carrying signs, anti-Muslim signs. And last year, they even had a pig on a pole.
They think we're vampires.
After that, yeah.
They think if they dip the bullets in pig's blood, that we're in the Korean part of the Detroit area. Are the Koreans taking over America?
Korea law.
안녕하세요.
Tiger market.
They're great. It's like the tiger market. You know, like Tony the Tiger. They're great. The Koreans are great. That's the beauty of this country, bro. It's great.
What's your guys' current ruling on the call to prayer being played out loud?
So the ordinance says that between 7 a.m. and 10 p.m., you essentially can do your calls to prayer. So as long as it doesn't exceed a certain decibel threshold, that's between those hours, it's permitted.
Your freedom of religion does not allow you to force me to listen to your prayers in my yard or home.
It's no different than a factory that exceeds a certain decibel. My name is Nathan Hayes, and my church is on the west side of Dearborn. I've been a pastor there since 2014, I believe it was.
And you lived in the Dearborn area for how long?
Or 17. Yeah. When I first moved here, I was nervous. 9/11 and the Muslims. And so when I moved here, I was prepared for like pushback in a fight. And then I realized 6 months into it that, man, it's nothing like everybody was screaming about.
What happens if, God forbid, a Christian comes in?
They're more than welcome, man.
Do you feel like that?
I'm white and Christian. I love this place.
How do you feel about the Islamic invasion of Michigan?
I think there is one.
Let's be honest. We have idiots on both sides. You have idiots who do things in the name of Christianity. You have idiots who do things in the name of Islam. Right? You just do. That has nothing to do with religion. That has to do with just pure stupidity from a human perspective.
Like you said, you have idiots that do stuff in the name of a sports team. They fight the Yankees fan because they're rivals.
The stupid we will have with us always.
Are Muslims compatible with Western society?
See, that's where people get crazy. If Christians read their Bibles, they would realize drunkenness, not right. Immodesty, not right. The gentleman's club down the street that we tout, not right. Would I prefer to see it closed? Sure, I'm Christian. This idea of, is it compatible with Christianity? They haven't assimilated. I was like, assimilated to what?
beers and bikinis.
Right? And beers and bikinis, right? I obviously believe in the Christian faith, and I hold that with my whole heart. That doesn't mean that we can't spend time together, that we can't be friends, that we can't talk together, raise our kids together. That's a wild thought process to me, because I've lived here 17 years. I've raised all 4 of my children here.
It's like anywhere else in America. You got bars, lounges, places where women sell their morality, their souls, in essence.
The picture that gets painted from the outside in is just irritating more than anything else. This goes against everything that I've been taught to do as a pastor: care for people, help lead people to Jesus. I've never been prevented one time from speaking what I believe. I don't understand it from the outside looking at it. I obviously believe what I believe for a reason, right? But if I believe it so strongly, why does everything...
Shout out to the Albanians, holding on to their identity, but still proud to be American, man.
Go over there. That person.
Night
before.
Kukini hoop. Na hoop bola. Kamionin duka junta shatada from Hello.
You said what?
The Albanians are in Detroit, bro. Yes, bro. Come on, yeah, bro. Come here, bro. The best sucuk. You don't know about sucuk, bro. Bringing the Albanian tradition to America, bro. Yes. You got that right. Yes.
Dude, are you serious?
Merry Christmas. Don't even take my money. What? That's Albanian hospitality. This is the story of America, bro. This is the story of fusing into cities and what everybody brings to the table. What the fuck was that?
We're downtown Detroit, Michigan right now. This place is a straight up dump. I mean, most of the buildings around here are completely abandoned. The streets are all run down.
And you know what the sad part is, Sonny? We're literally a block away from the first plant that Ford made, and it was the leading company in the world of making cars. But I know, I know who they should worry about. Who should they worry about? They should worry about the Muslims. The Muslims are the reason all the jobs left Detroit. The Muslims are why everything got outsourced.
We've fallen so far that as Americans, we've been convinced that our biggest problem now is actually what our biggest strength is.
It's what?
Catholic Central.
Catholic
High School. Yeah, I've been coaching in Dearborn for 40 years. Diversity and finding love in being Americans. This is what we're being told is our biggest weakness nowadays, when it's always been our biggest strength.
The American dream.
Are Muslims really taking over this country, or is it fake news like the rest of what we've all woken up to?
It just smells like a lot of cow shit, and we're gonna get to the bottom of it. Let's go explore Plano. Let's see what's up. Happy to be in Dallas, Texas. It's sure a lot warmer. The sun's shining, man. We almost froze to death in Dearborn. Jake Lang's coming to town to create hatred between Muslims and Christians.
Please be there, 1 p.m. Central, at the Epic Mosque in Plano, Texas.
In any event, we're behind the Islamic Center.
You have to talk to the camera. You can't keep turning around.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, don't interrupt when I'm cooking. We're in front of the Islamic Center of Collin County. Right on the other corner, you have a massive church.
Jake Lang wants to put the Quran in a pig's head. This is how you're supposed to treat the Holy Bible as a Muslim. We wish this country would operate by the Bible. We wish Americans would actually follow and practice Christianity more. It would make this society a whole lot better. And at the end of the day, the values between the Abrahamic faiths, Islam, Christianity, Judaism, they're really all the same.
Being a Muslim is about caring about your community and the people that live near you, even if they're not a Muslim. The Prophet Muhammad said he is not a believer whose stomach is filled while his neighbor goes hungry. Peace and blessings be upon him. That's what it means to be an American. That's what it means to be a Texan. That's what it means just to have morals.
We are all a part of humanity, and that's what Islam teaches us. My generation there, we failed you guys. You got to break the curse. That means want for your brother what? And be companions to one another, bro. So I'm here with my brother. What's your name?
Ethan.
Ethan, you're born and raised in Texas?
Yes.
And your family's of Mexican descent?
That's right.
And you recently became a Muslim?
That's correct.
How long ago?
A month ago. The entire world started over, and everything is fresh, everything is clean. And here I am, the things that I'm pursuing, the mindset that I have, I would never have been the same way.
What do you want to say to Americans? What do you want to say to Texans that are targeting the Muslim community here and pushing this narrative that they're evil and they're trying to take over and they're forcing people?
Regardless of whatever you believe in, just open your heart to God. He'll guide you where he needs you to go.
Much respect, brother. Just be fine.
$14, 2 cups of coffee. That's something we should take up with the Muslims. That's ridiculous. $14. We are in Plano, Texas right now. We're about 2 minutes away from the epic city mustard that everyone's losing their minds over. We just wrapped up at the church, literally 2 minutes away from the mosque up the street. You have a bunch of Spanish and Chinese people all in there worshiping God together. And isn't that just the beauty of America right there? Freedom of religion. You get to choose what to do with your own time using your free will. Do you want to go to a mosque and pray to God? Do you want to go to church and pray to God? You pick. That's your American right.
You don't have to be Arabic to be a Muslim. You can be Asian, you can be white, you speak Russian. Say something to the world in Russian.
Есть только один Бог. Это Аллах.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
bro. Da.
Mirza is a Class A chef in hibachi.
Oh yeah,
Where's his spot? Oh yeah,
I love hibachi. Let's go.
Yeah.
Where?
And he does.
Where?
You know Dak Prescott?
So my name is Dan Cogdell, Cogdell. I'm a lawyer from Houston. I did not have representing a mosque in my bingo cards when this year started. And look at me, I'm brighter than a Ku Klux Klan.
Are you a Christian yourself?
Yeah.
What's been the most surprising thing just learning about Islam itself?
How similar to Christianity it is.
What kind of respect do we have for Jesus Christ?
I think more than the Christians, frankly.
5 minutes. You want to do 5 minutes?
We do the show together.
They don't care.
I know that, but they don't know that. How about baby formula?
Yeah, we have baby formula too.
They don't need their Muslim.
They don't need this. On the contrary, to be brutally honest, the bulk of the people who come here, it seems to us that they're from other faith communities, and that's obviously that doesn't matter for us at all. I mean, tomorrow they're going to be burning the Quran outside. Allegedly, they're going to be bringing pigs. I mean, we're not Superman and Kryptonite. I mean, like seeing a pig, we're not vampires and garlic. You know, seeing a pig is not going to cause us to dissolve. But it's just so unfriendly, so unchristian. And I say bluntly, as a Muslim, Jesus Christ would be ashamed of you. That's not how Jesus himself interacted or taught anybody. To go hate on people, to spit on their holy book, to trample on it, to burn it. Who's going to convert to your version of hatred and radical? No, that's just, it's not Christian and it's not American. We're faith-based, we're family-oriented. And yes, I'll be the first to say we might have beliefs that are different than yours, practices, but there's nothing to be worried about. We're all in that diversity, and in that pluralism, you actually see the breadth of humanity. Come and listen to our theology, you might even be intrigued by it.
Dear Muslims, you are all aware that tomorrow groups of people who are claiming to be Christian and claiming to be patriots for this country will be marching outside of our mosque. And I know there's a whole mixture of emotions that we're all having now. But it is times like this that prove who really we are. So I say, loudly and clearly, the people that will be marching outside tomorrow, they are neither true Christians, nor are they real patriots. The people that are going to be protesting tomorrow outside, they neither represent the teachings of Jesus Christ, nor are they representing the foundations of this country. By targeting a center where families come together, children play, they are showing themselves not as guardians of patriotism, but as people willing to trample on the very freedoms that they claim to defend. Their march says far more about their own insecurities and their own intolerance than it says anything about the Muslim Americans they're seeking to malign. As a Texan, born and raised in the state, you are also not representing the values of our state and our country. And I quote Thomas Jefferson, he says this, in Congress, neither pagan nor Muslim nor Jew should be excluded from the civil rights of this country because of their religion, end quote.
God is the greatest, and in God we trust.
How dare you bring in the name of Jesus Christ? Was it not Jesus who taught all of us to love our neighbors? To even love your enemies? I say loudly and clearly, if you refuse to follow the teachings of the prophet Jesus, we will show you those teachings in action.
I don't preach about the Buddhist. I don't preach about the Hindu. I preach about you and your wicked, idiotic religion. This is your cancerous religion.
We cannot exist together.
Where do you watch your news from?
Oh, Fox News. Fox News. Why did you leave Palestine if it's so wonderful?
I love Fox News. I love Fox News.
Hey, Michigan, this is Texas. He's missing. Oh, any Muslims around?
Here is your kryptonite. We will drive you to the sea, across the sea, back to where you came from, with pigs in our hands and Jesus in our hearts.
Send them back! Send them back!
This is a straight South Park episode.
They're about 2 minutes away. They're pulling up right now. We're here to show them some love, some Texas love.
Jake Wade, is this you? Is this you? Or am I mixing people up? Hey. Oh, that is a picture of Jake Wade. Let's get some more. Is this Jake or am I mixing people? That's not even Christian. Jake Lang ain't Christian.
4-3 says you can have multiple wives. It's illegal here in America. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know. They just have like 10 baby daddies instead. What's the difference?
Muslim simping over there. Watch out for the Muslim simping.
I wouldn't take 2 wives if you gave me all the money in the world. I'd jump off the building. It's not a right. It's not a blessing. That's a big headache. More than one wife, I'll jump off the building.
This is Jake Lang, the guy leading this protest, kissing the wall, pretending to be Christian. He does not represent Christians in America. The same wall that Jesus is on. You guys are a disgrace, man. All of my friends from home are Catholics and Christians. They do not buy into this hatred. As Muslims, we love Jesus Christ, peace be upon him. We believe he's the Messiah. We believe he's going to return in the end of time to clarify if he was God or if God sent him.
When the master returns, he can tell us he was right or wrong. Until then, we don't need to be enemies. You know what's the enemies? The one pushing pornography on your children. The ones destroying the family structure. We love Jesus. We love you, bro.
You Muslims need to go home before we send you packing. I suggest you leave now before the Crusades really start.
In any event, God bless you guys. And that's it.
One day closer to death.
When you walk through a storm.
We're literally across the street from the mosque. thousands of people are with their children of all different backgrounds, races, religions, coexisting.
What do you think about that? All of us living together, is it a problem?
No, it's not a problem.
How long have you lived here? Let him speak. Thank you.
I've been here my whole life. So yeah, everybody should intermingle together.
Does it bother you that there's a growing Muslim community in the area?
It don't bother me.
When did you move to Texas?
69. He's been here longer than both of us are alive.
I'm swimming in my dad's house like this. Just curious if you've had any problems with Muslims in the area or anything like that.
Or anywhere in your life.
I haven't had a problem with nobody.
You ever have them knock on your door like Jehovah's Witnesses?
Oh, no.
They ever come and say, Allah's your Lord and Savior? None of that?
The American dream, bro.
You could literally throw a baseball to the mosque right there and they have no clue. If that doesn't show you that all of this stuff that you're seeing on social media is just to rot your brain and fill your heart with hatred, I don't know what else you need to see. Step outside, go in the real world, meet some people.
Use your brain, I reckon.
While the Christian protesters are still marching along, this is what's going on at the mosque.
Muslim barbecue.
A Muslim barbecue. Is this not American?
I was born in Houston. Okay. As American as an apple pie.
You know, well, they can do whatever they want, but we're confident that what makes this country great is love and tolerance and compassion for all, and we're going to continue doing what we've always done for so many years.
God bless us as he blesses me each and every day, every way. I'm Jim.
Jim, good to meet you, Jim.
Not G-Y-M, not G-E-M, but J-I-M. I'm Jim. Where are they handing out food? I'm supposed to... They talked me out of going out there and messing with the people in the march. They're a bunch of cowards. I was born in Washington, D.C. Grew up on the Maryland side. I used to be a computer guy. I discovered Texas women because I used to go out dancing to meet my true love. I got my heart broken back 33 years ago. Well, I'm still looking, but it's neat. The people here are neat. What's even neater is masjid. Well, I need to speak English. It's a mosque, right? Never, ever speak Arabic to Americans. Are you stupid? It's not.
Speak English, damn it.
Amen, amen,
amen.
Right? I have never felt more comfortable here. This is my home. I feel comfortable here.
With the Muslims.
Are you Muslim?
I don't know. Am I? Do I look like one?
Do you believe in one creator?
Of course.
Do you believe that this creator sent messengers?
Of course.
Do you believe that Jesus, Abraham, Moses, the Prophet Muhammad, they're all messengers, peace be upon all of them?
Yes.
How long you been coming to the mosque for?
A couple months. I'm not the same person I was 15 years ago. Today, I'm not afraid of nothing. And whatever I do, I know I just know how to do it. It's incredible when God is with you, and it's like all the mistakes that I've done in the past, they don't exist anymore. I have patience. I take my time. I can see the stuff you got flushed out. Who knew Muslims were so clean? God. Within 2 years, I'm going to be able to deadlift 400 pounds like I did when I was 30. My doctor says, if you don't have goals high enough, and mine are high, very high. Nobody has more loftier goals than me. If you don't have that as a guiding light, you can get lost, can't you? And most people do. I don't.
Come on, Jim, join us in prayer.
Righty. All right. Now I do want to hear y'all thoughts.
Cool story, bro. They show evil Jake Lane saying Muslims need to go back, and then they show an indigent that fucking can barely speak English. Look how nice they are to this poor indigent. That's what I gathered from that. Nothing of substance. I get the messaging, but the messaging is weak.
All right. Wait, what was the messaging? to you?
That we're not those evil people that you see on TV drilling little boys or little girls' heads in because they dared to go to school. We're not like that.
First of
Even though
all,
it happens every country we go to.
They literally
uh,
said at one point in the
Every
video
country?
that we're not real Christians if we treat them that way.
Right.
yeah,
What do
and
you know about Christianity?
let me go ahead and say
Well,
this.
the
But
Quran does
no,
kind
I
of
want to
believe in the same ones as well. But go ahead. My
no,
bad, game.
I want to say this. First of all, I hate when other religions try to talk on Jesus. Like Jesus wouldn't want you to do that. You don't even know the Bible, my guy. And I hate this false BS lie that other people make and say. You even said it too that Muslims know the Bible better than you. No, they don't. Because if they knew if they knew the Bible better than Christians, they would
They would be
know
Christians.
that Moses, Abraham, and Isaac, every single figure in the Old Testament, spoke and pointed to the Lord Jesus Christ. This is one of the
No, they
reasons
believe in
why
that.
Christians don't like Muslims.
No, they believe
This
in
is
that.
no, they don't.
No, they
They
do.
believe Jesus
No,
is
they
a
do. No,
prophet.
they believe
They
that the
don't.
prophets did point to Jesus Christ. They just don't believe in the divinity.
Right, and so
Jesus
you throw
Christ
the
is an
entire
actual
Bible
God
away because
himself.
in Genesis you throw the entire Bible away
No,
because
you're
in
not. That's not
Genesis
throwing the entire Bible away. Hold
that
on. You
is.
can't throw
Could
the
you let
entire
me finish,
Bible
Seth?
away
Golly,
if
let me
you're
finish
respecting
without cutting
all
me
the other
off.
prophets.
No, let me finish without cutting me off, please.
All right, I'm all
This is
right.
like time number 4.
I mean, come on, bro. You can't be scared.
No, I would like my time.
All right, go ahead.
The gentleman from
So
Missouri reclaims his time.
thank you. Thank you. So basically, if you say you know the Bible, then first of all, Genesis, when Adam and Eve sinned in the garden, God talked about a son who was going to bruise the head of Satan, and Satan's going to bruise his heel, but he's going to pretty much give eternal life to all of God's creations. That it wasn't in Abraham, it wasn't in Isaac, it wasn't in Jacob, it wasn't in Moses, it wasn't in King David, it wasn't in any of the prophets. You know who all the prophets wrote about, who God, Yahweh himself spoke to the prophets about? It was in Jesus Christ alone. And Jesus Christ alone is the only religious figure, if we want to take it that route, where all other religions mention him but try to downplay his role. And when you go
That
to
is true.
Christianity, he
Well,
says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. You can't call yourself a Christian. You can't say you know the Bible. You can't say any of these things, regardless of how you feel about. I'm sorry if it hurt your feelings. Regardless if you say anything about it, if you ignore those basic tenets, you are not a Christian and you don't know the Bible. And that goes for Jews as well,
So
especially them.
they have
oh,
read the book but do not understand. Like you
hold on.
cannot read the book and proclaim to understand it and then say, well, don't you believe that Isaac, Joseph, blah 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 blah, all those fucking people, that God sent prophets. There, he was alluding to the fact that Jesus is just a prophet, but all of the prophets spoke about Jesus, not Jesus being another prophet, but Jesus being the Son of God. So they're manipulating Christians that honestly maybe don't know the book as well as fucking gaming or I or you do, Set. But they're saying, oh yeah, I agree with all those things. You know, Jesus was a messenger. No, Jesus was fucking divinity. If you are a Christian, that's why we're saying those people are not, they don't understand the book that they're following, and that can be true. A Christian can just be a Christian in name only.
Yeah.
But that does not do anything. Like, let him ask those questions to gaming and you get a much different response than, you know, this nice B-roll of Christians saying, yeah, Muslims are okay, I'm cool with them.
Well,
That's all
here's
that
the thing.
was.
This is what I think
and
the unfair
that's
part was, because disciples of Jesus also believe that he wasn't calling himself the Son of God, right? So
That's a
He wasn't.
bold-faced lie. What are
no,
you
yeah,
talking about,
no.
Seth?
Thomas, his disciple Thomas. His
Thomas,
disciple Thomas went through actually the Arabian and India spreading that message of Jesus, but not claiming that he was the Son of God.
Thomas was
I
never
mean, he
a
was the Messiah.
disciple of
Yes,
God.
he was.
It
Bro,
was
it's written in
Timothy.
history. That's canon.
It's
Timothy,
Timothy,
the
not
same.
Thomas.
same one.
Bro, hold on.
No,
We're
it's
not just
not the
gonna
same
gloss over
one.
that.
Wait.
Pause.
No. Monty, stop. Let me go ahead and address this point with Seth. Let me address that. First of all,
but hold on. There was sets of Christianity that didn't believe that.
No,
Jesus was not in
no,
early
set.
Christianity. That
No,
definitely
let me
existed.
address this point. Let me address this point real quick. First of all, there was
Mhm.
no Thomas. That was a fictitious character, basically made up by the Roman Catholic Church. Timothy is what
According to
most
you.
people. Timothy is
Because
most.
other, people actually deny that. There are actually people who actually say Thomas was real. They actually
No,
have like
Thomas is
stories
not
established.
real.
Yeah,
Just let me
other people say differently, so
stop
I
derailing,
disagree.
bro.
I'm
Let
not
me
derailing.
finish
I
the
just
point.
think you're not being honestly, intellectually honest.
No, I am. Let me freaking finish before you start jumping to conclusions. That's now time 5.
I mean, bro, if you're just gonna be wrong the whole time, I can't help myself. Like I'm
I'm
gonna
not being
pull a
wrong.
Monty
Hey,
on you.
anybody's wrong.
I'm gonna pull a Monty on
God
you.
said? Did you meet Jesus? Were you back there 2,000 years ago?
Did
You
were
can't say
y'all?
anybody's wrong. No, none of us were.
Okay,
Okay.
We say
then.
each other
Hey,
wrong.
chill.
Acting like y'all know
Chill.
though.
Hey, all right. So basically, Timothy, which is in the Bible, actually said, Jesus did not rise again. If he did, I need to be able to, and this is a quote, put my hands in the holes where they drove him through with a nail. I need to see him and basically face to face tell me that who he is, who he says he is. I need to both see and feel him. And what happened later on in that book, Jesus showed up. He was able to put his hands in the holes where they drove the nails through. And he basically told Timothy, yeah, I'm Jesus. And I died just this recently. What's critical to note about this whole thing before everybody says, oh, he's a prophet, this, that, and the other. Jesus lived in Roman occupied Judea, historical fact. Jesus went around performing miracle signs and wonders that even non-Christians recorded down as history during the time of Caesar under Pontius Pilate. That's historical fact number 2. I'm gonna give you one of them. His name is Josephus. He's mentioned in the Bible. Wasn't a Christian, but he was a very well-known philanthropist in sorry, there was another. He was a well-known philanthropist in Rome.